Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for just a moment. Can you feel it? That weight pressing on your heart. Those questions swirling in your mind. The silent battles you've been fighting? You're not alone. I see you. And more importantly, God sees you. He knows every tear you've cried, every fear you've whispered into the night, and every hope you've clung to when the world felt like it was falling apart. This moment right now, it's not an accident. You're here for a reason. God is calling you to pause, to breathe, and to remember that His strength is made perfect in your weakness. Together, we'll reflect on the power of prayer, a gift that connects us to the Creator of the universe, the one who holds your life in His hands and has the power to transform even the darkest moments into something beautiful. But before we begin, I want to ask something of you. If this resonates with you, if you've ever felt the miraculous power of prayer in your life, or if you're seeking it, take a second to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next reflection. And please, share your story in the comments. What has prayer done for you? What do you need prayer for today? Let's create a space where faith meets community, where your voice matters, and where we lift each other up. This isn't just a video. This is your moment to connect, to reflect, and to unlock the divine strength that God is waiting to pour into your life. Are you ready? Let's begin. Take a moment to breathe deeply and feel the presence of God surrounding you. In this sacred moment, you are not alone. Life's challenges may have brought you here. Those overwhelming moments where hope seems distant and the weight of the world feels unbearable. Yet, even in this, there is a whisper of grace, a divine invitation to step closer to the one who knows your heart. The struggles you face are not the end of your story. They are the soil where faith takes root, growing into a strength that you may not yet see, but that God has already planned for you. It's natural to feel the need to carry everything on your own shoulders. Society often tells us that strength means self-reliance, that we must fight our battles alone. But what if the greatest strength comes not from holding on, but from letting go? When we kneel in prayer, we aren't giving up, we're reaching out. Prayer is the ultimate act of trust, a declaration that we believe in something greater than ourselves, a God who not only listens but also acts. Prayer is not just a ritual, it is a lifeline, a direct connection to the Creator who formed you with intention and love. It's not about perfect words or eloquent phrases, it's about the honesty of your heart. Whether your prayers are filled with gratitude, questions, or even frustration, they are heard. God does not turn away from your pain or confusion. Instead, He meets you there, offering His strength in place of your weakness. The Bible reminds us that God's power is made perfect in our weakness. This is a profound truth that challenges the way we view ourselves and our struggles. In the moments when we feel most fragile, most broken, God's strength becomes evident. It is in these moments of vulnerability that He works most powerfully, reminding us that we are never alone. His grace is sufficient, His love is unwavering, and His plans for us are far greater than we can imagine. Fear is a powerful force, often keeping us from stepping into the fullness of what God has for us. It whispers lies, telling us that we are not enough, that the obstacles before us are too great. But prayer has the power to silence those lies. Through prayer, fear is replaced with faith, and doubt is transformed into trust. Even the smallest seed of faith can move mountains, and your prayers, no matter how simple, are a testament to that faith. Waiting on God can be one of the most challenging aspects of faith. In a world that demands instant results, trusting in God's timing requires patience and surrender. Yet, it is in the waiting that God often does His most profound work in us. While we wait, He prepares us, shaping our character and deepening our trust in Him. Though it may feel like nothing is happening, God is never idle. His plans are unfolding in ways we cannot yet see. Gratitude has the power to shift our perspective, even in the midst of trials. When we take time to thank God for the blessings we do have, our hearts are open to receive even more of His goodness. Gratitude is not about ignoring our struggles. It's about acknowledging that God's presence is with us through them. It is a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is light to be found. The battles we face in life are never ours to fight alone. Exodus 14 verse 14 tells us that the Lord will fight for us. We need only to be still. This stillness is not passivity. It is an active trust in God's sovereignty. In our stillness, we allow Him to move in ways that we cannot. We let go of control and let Him take the lead, knowing that His plans are always for our good. Prayer renews the mind, transforming the way we see our circumstances. Instead of focusing on the magnitude of our problems, we begin to see the magnitude of God's promises. His word becomes a source of strength, reminding us that He is for us, not against us. Through prayer, we are reminded that we are more than conquerors, not because of our own strength, but because of His. There is a peace that comes through prayer, a peace that the world cannot offer. This peace doesn't always make sense. It defies logic and understanding. It is a divine calm that settles deep within, even when chaos surrounds us. It is a gift from God, a reminder that no matter what we face, we are held securely in His hands. Prayer has the power to transform not only our circumstances, but also our hearts. It doesn't always change the external situation immediately, but it changes how we respond to it. Through prayer, we gain clarity, perspective, and the courage to face each day with hope. It is through prayer that we are reminded of who we are and whose we are, children of a loving, faithful God. Sometimes, the most profound strength comes from praying for others. When we lift others up in prayer, we participate in God's work of healing and restoration. Our prayers for others become a source of encouragement, not only for them, but also for us. They remind us that we are all connected, part of a larger story that God is weaving together. God's faithfulness is unchanging. Even when life feels uncertain, His promises remain steadfast. Reflecting on His past faithfulness gives us the confidence to trust Him with our future. He has never failed us, and He never will. Through prayer, our pain can be transformed into purpose. The challenges we face today may one day become the testimony that inspires someone else. God never wastes our struggles. He uses them to bring about something beautiful. Your story, shaped by prayer and faith, has the power to impact others in ways you may never fully know. Each day is a new opportunity to lean into God's strength. No matter what challenges arise, His mercies are new every morning. Prayer equips us to face the day ahead with confidence, knowing that we do not walk alone. As you reflect on your life, consider what you need to surrender to God. Surrender is not a sign of defeat. It is a declaration of trust. When we let go of our need to control, we make room for God to work in ways that far exceed our expectations. Trust is the foundation of prayer. It is the belief that God hears us, loves us, and is working all things for our good. Trusting Him unlocks a strength that carries us through even the most difficult seasons of life. Let this moment be a turning point, a time when you choose to lean into God's strength and trust His plans. As you continue this journey of faith, remember that prayer is not just a practice. It is a way of life. It is your connection to the One who holds all things together. As we reach the end of this reflection, I want you to pause for a moment and truly feel the presence of God in your life. Take a deep breath. Let the words you've heard sink into your heart. And remember this: you are not alone. No matter how heavy your burdens may feel, no matter how insurmountable your challenges may seem, God is with you. He is your strength, your refuge, and your unwavering source of hope. Right now, as you sit with these thoughts, know that this moment is sacred. It's a time for you to release your worries, your fears, and your doubts into the hands of the One who loves you unconditionally. Let Him carry the weight that you were never meant to bear alone. Close your eyes if you need to, and let your heart whisper a prayer, no matter how simple or unpolished it may feel. God hears every word, every sigh, and every tear. I want you to take this reflection with you into your daily life. Let it guide your steps, strengthen your spirit, and remind you that prayer is the key to unlocking the divine strength that is already within you. Prayer is not just something you do. It is a powerful connection to the Creator who sees you, knows you, and loves you. If this reflection has touched your heart, I encourage you to take a moment right now to show your support. Click the like button It's a small gesture that helps spread this message of hope and faith to others who may desperately need it. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and join our growing community of believers who are on this journey together. Don't forget to activate the notification bell. That little icon ensures you won't miss any of our future videos. Trust me, you won't want to miss what we have coming next. In just 2 days, we'll be diving into another powerful topic that will inspire and uplift you. So stay tuned. Finally, I want to hear from you. Take a moment to leave a comment below. Share your thoughts, your prayers, or even a testimony of how prayer has transformed your life. Your words could be the encouragement someone else needs to keep going. Thank you for being here, for opening your heart, and for allowing these words to meet you where you are. Remember, you are deeply loved, incredibly valued, and endlessly cherished by the one who created you. Until we meet again, stay strong in faith, rooted in prayer, and open to the miraculous power of God in your life. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.